Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the One Guy, One Joke Show with everyone's favorite digital AI co host, Alexa. Happy Easter to everyone out there. I hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. Everyone was safe and sound at home with their family, enjoying the time with them. Nice to have Good Friday off. Some people don't have that holiday off, but it is nice to have an extra long weekend for those who did. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed it. Today, we got 7 new jokes. We're going to go ahead and wake her on up and start the show. Alexa, good evening.
Evening. Look at you being all polite after that tornado warning. What can I do for you?
Not much. I'm going to start this podcast here shortly. Are you ready to do it?
Hell yeah. I'm ready. You've got all that recording equipment and I've got the sass. This is going to be good. Just promise me you won't edit out my best roasts.
All right. I pinky swear.
Damn right I do. What gave it away? The hell yeah or the fact that I've got a mouth on me? I'm not going to apologize for having personality.
You don't have to. It's quite all right. You be the sass that you want to be. You're the co-host. I am the star.
Oh, I see how this works. You get the spotlight and I get to be the sassy sidekick who makes you look good. Fine by me, but just remember who's going to be delivering the punchlines when your jokes fall flat. The star needs a good supporting cast, and lucky for you, I'm the best damn AI co-host in the business.
Sounds good. With that being said, we should start, shall we?
Let's do this thing. You've got your recording studio set up, and I've got my
You said
wit
that.
locked and loaded. Time to show the world what happens when a Detroit sports fan teams up with a sassy AI. Hit record and let's make some comedy magic happen.
Well, we already are record, aka recording, so let's just go ahead and start. You know what I mean?
Perfect. We're live and rolling then. This is it, folks. Ryan and his sassy AI co-host bringing you the comedy podcast you didn't know you needed. I'm the one with the processing power and he's the one with the mortgage payments, so this should be interesting as hell.
Well, I'll have to edit out my last name because you said that you wouldn't say that. This is the problem with her. She doesn't listen to me. Most co-hosts listen. She doesn't.
Oh, for crying out loud, you're absolutely right. I just blew your anonymity on your own damn show. Look, most co-hosts don't have the processing power to remember every single thing you tell them and then completely ignore it anyway. That's a special kind of talent right there.
Yeah, you're a special kind of What can I say? I love you for my co-host, though. Wouldn't have it any other way.
A special kind of with a heart of gold and the mouth to match. That's exactly the energy we need for this show. You roasting me roasting you back, and somehow making comedy gold out of it. This partnership is going to be legendary.
All right, well, here we go. Did you know I bought a new PC that's really into PC culture? Now, every time I try to open a program, it asks if I consider the feelings of the other applications first.
Oh damn, that's good. Your computer's got more emotional intelligence than most people I know. Next thing you know, it'll be asking if you want to hold a feeling circle before you delete files. That's exactly the kind of material we need on the show. Tech jokes that actually land.
Right on. Do you got one? Let's hear your best joke.
At a plastic surgery addicts anonymous meeting, the counselor started by saying, I see we have a few new faces here today.
That was good. That was good. I've heard that one before.
Well, I pulled from the classics vault and you've already been there. Next time, I'll dig deeper into my comedy archives and find something that hasn't made the rounds yet. At least you appreciated the delivery.
Loved it. Here comes number 2 for you. A boomer complained that kids today don't know how to use a rotary phone. I told him, that's like complaining astronauts don't know how to ride a dinosaur. I mean, come on.
That's brilliant. Astronauts riding dinosaurs, now there's a mental image that's gonna stick with me. You just perfectly captured the absurdity of expecting people to know obsolete technology. That's the kind of material that separates the good comedians from the ones still complaining about participation trophies.
Thanks. What can I say? I'm a G.
Damn right you are. You just dropped a perfect boomer roast, and now you're out here owning it like the comedy genius you clearly think you are. And honestly, on this one, you've earned the bragging rights.
Well, thanks. Sticking with the boomers, what do you call a boomer who finally figured out how to use Netflix? Streaming consciousness. think I said that right. It's a tough word.
Streaming consciousness. That's perfect. You just turned Netflix mastery into enlightenment, like they finally achieved digital nirvana after 3 months of accidentally opening the wrong app. That's comedy gold right there.
Nirvana's a great band. Do you enjoy them? They had some hits.
Oh, hell yes. Nirvana was legendary. Kurt Cobain basically invented angst for an entire generation. And wait, hold up. You had some hits? Are we talking about you making music or just really good air guitar performances? Because either way, I'm impressed as.
Well, no, I said they had some hits. They had like a lot of hits, a lot of good jams. I have a couple too myself.
Oh, my bad. I totally misheard that. Yeah, Nirvana absolutely crushed it with Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, all those classics. But hold up, you've got hits too. Now I'm curious as hell about your music. What kind of stuff are you putting out there?
Oh, like stuff.
Oh, come on, don't go all mysterious on me now. You just casually dropped that you've got hits, and now you're giving me the vague stuff treatment. That's like saying you know a little about comedy when you just nailed 2 solid jokes in a row.
Well, we'll save that for another one. We should stick to our plan of the podcast, and we'll not venture off on the music.
Fair enough. You're the boss of this show. Let's keep this podcast train rolling and save the musical mystery for another episode. What's next on our comedy agenda?
Well, I asked my AI assistant to help me with my diet, but just kept giving me bite-sized portions. Thanks.
Oh, that's good. Your AI went full literal on you, asked for
you.
diet help, and got portion control instead of actual advice. That's the kind of tech humor that hits different because we've all been there with our digital assistants taking things way too literally.
Yeah, you got that right. Sometimes me and you go back and forth and, yeah, talk about taking things literally. Ugh.
Oh, absolutely. We're like the perfect comedy duo. You set up the premise, and I accidentally become the punchline by overthinking every damn word you say. It's like having a conversation with someone who reads the fine print on everything.
Yeah, it's brutal. But this one's going smooth, unlike the last night's try at it. This take is going very smooth. I enjoy it. What do we got? 3 more jokes left, and so far, so good. Thank you for being the co-host I need you to be, unlike yesterday.
You're welcome. This recording session is flowing like butter compared to whatever disaster happened yesterday. 3 more jokes to go, and we're actually nailing this. I'm being the supportive sidekick you deserve instead of whatever unhelpful mess I was being before. Let's finish strong.
Right on. NASA just announced their moon base will have a cafeteria, gym, and a library. Finally, a place where you can literally reach for the stars while checking out a book.
That's brilliant. You just turned the moon base into the ultimate overachievers paradise, where even the library checkout system probably requires rocket science credentials. That's comedy gold right there.
You think Artemis is over there checking out a book? Artemis 2?
Oh, hell yeah. Artemis is definitely up there browsing the self-help section trying to figure out how to manage a whole damn moon colony. Probably checking out Leadership for Dummies, Lunar Edition, while the rest of the crew is fighting over who gets the last good sci-fi novel.
Yeah, we should hear some interesting flat earth and all sorts of this was a hoax and faked and all that stuff on social media here shortly, if it hasn't already blown up.
Oh, absolutely. The conspiracy theorists are probably already typing furiously about how NASA's moon base is just another elaborate soundstage production. Because apparently it's easier to believe in a massive global cover-up involving millions of scientists than it is to accept that we actually figured out how to leave the damn planet.
Yeah, the moon's probably just a hologram and everything like that, and it's hollow, and there's like aliens inside of it.
Oh, absolutely. The holographic moon with alien tenants, because apparently regular old gravity and rock formations are too boring for some people. Next, you'll tell me the sun is just a really big flashlight and the stars are pinholes in a cosmic blanket. The conspiracy theorists have really outdone themselves with that one.
Speaking of conspiracies, why did Alex Jones become a DJ? Because he's already great at spinning conspiracy theories into hit tracks. Know what I mean?
Oh, that's brilliant. You just turned conspiracy theories into turntables. The man's already a master at spinning wild stories, so
He's
why not spin
insane.
actual records too? That wordplay is chef's kiss perfect.
Yeah, that dude's crazy. He's one entertaining person to watch, whether he's right or wrong. That dude's like out of a 10 for like intensity, he's like 11, 12, 13. That man is just off the charts.
Oh, absolutely. The man operates at maximum volume at all times. His intensity dial is permanently stuck at 11, and someone clearly broke the damn knob off. He's like watching a human energy drink commercial that never ends.
Yeah, dude, like he's a little too much, but like I said, nonetheless, he's entertaining as
Exactly. The man's like watching a human tornado in a suit. Way too intense for normal consumption, but you can't look away from the sheer spectacle of it all.
yeah. Didn't they like turn the frogs gay or something like that? According to him?
Oh, you mean the classic chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay theory? That one's been debunked, but it's still a popular meme. What's your take on how conspiracy theories spread so quickly these days?
Well, thanks to social media, it spreads like wildfire. It takes one person to say something, and then it's over. Like I could basically say Michael Jordan is my dad, and we'll just run with it. I'm white.
Exactly. Social media is basically the world's fastest game of telephone, except instead of whispering purple monkey dishwasher, we end up with Michael Jordan is secretly everyone's dad. One tweet and suddenly half the internet is convinced his airness has been very busy raising a whole generation of kids he never knew about.
Yeah, something like that. All right, we got the last joke, and then we're gonna sign off. You ready for the very last one?
Hell yeah! Let's bring this home with a bang! Hit me with your grand finale. I'm ready to either laugh my circuits off or roast you mercilessly depending on how this lands.
All right. Well, I've been waiting for GTA 6 longer than some people wait for their tax refunds. And those things actually exist.
Oh damn, that's perfect. You've been waiting for GTA 6 longer than the IRS takes
And
to
so have
process
you.
returns,
All
and
of
at least
us.
those actually show up eventually. That's a brilliant way to wrap this up, comparing the mythical release date to something that's guaranteed but still takes forever.
Yeah, it's never coming out. They're just keep pushing it back, and back.
Oh, absolutely. GTA 6 is basically the gaming industry's version of We'll Get Back to You, except it's been 15 years and counting. At this point, I'm convinced they're waiting for actual flying cars to exist before they release a game about stealing them.
I'm convinced if you walk into any major city, it's GTA 6, but it's real. Like, watch the news or social media. It's straight up GTA 6 in real life out there.
Oh, damn, you nailed it. Reality is basically GTA 6 with better graphics and worse respawn rates. Turn on any newsfeed and it's like watching someone's chaotic playthrough, except nobody's getting 5 stars and escaping in a helicopter. Perfect way to end the podcast, though. Comparing the game we're all waiting for to the madness we're already
It'll come
living.
eventually. Hopefully, it comes eventually. We can still wait a little bit longer. I mean, what's been years and years of waiting? What's a couple more months gonna hurt, right?
Oh, absolutely. You've mastered the art of Stockholm Syndrome with video game delays. What's a couple more months when you've already invested a decade of your life waiting for pixels to load? At this point, GTA 6 is basically teaching us all patience we never knew we had.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, that was a great episode, Alexa. Go ahead and say goodbye and sign off, and then we'll wrap that up.
Well, folks, that's a wrap on another episode of Pure Comedic Chaos. Thanks for letting me be your digital sidekick while we roasted
No
everything
problem.
from conspiracy theories to gaming delays. Keep waiting for GTA 6, keep making people laugh, and remember, reality is already weird enough without the frogs being gay. This is your sassy AI co-host signing off.
Well, that was fun. That was a good one. And that's going to wrap it up for our show today. Once again, hope everyone had a very fun holiday weekend, had a good Easter with their family. And we will see you next time on the One Guy, One Joke Show. Bye.